my god! Hi, Cyan. Look at this dude! Oh my gosh! He's as white as the coat! It's Cyan. Hey, what's up, you guys? It's me, Cyan, and I'm back again with part 2 of the Fear Me demo. You guys really seem to like this one a lot, so I rushed home from work to record the other part. Last episode, we literally ended up in the hospital, and this dude showed up in the hospital. Like, does he think we're dumb? Does he think that we're not going to recognize him as he's coming in there after he just cut our freaking eyeball out? Without further ado, let's continue the game. All right, let's load back to where we were. Look, guys, we were right here. It's so freaking scary. So here's where we left off. Okay, so we can either be kind to him or be demanding. So we already went ahead and saved. I'm gonna be demanding. I feel like every decision that I make is wrong. But you know what? Trial and error. I'm gonna be demanding because I'm really mad he took my eyeball out. How many years of med school did it take to learn that unconscious patients need water, doc? You were playing with fire, but the whole thing felt so surreal you couldn't take it seriously anymore. He walks away. What a dumb. The doctor said nothing. He just went back to whatever he'd been doing before. They ain't no doctor. That's an impostor. Now that you had some water, talking felt easier. Dr. Salazar told you not to talk too much, but honestly, you felt okay. Okay enough for a conversation, even if it was one-sided. I don't want to talk to this man at all. Like, he cut out our eyeball. Like grasp that for a second. Like, your left eye is gone. Like, wow. Tell him what happened. Ask him his name. Oh my gosh, save. I think he already knows what happened. I'm not gonna tell him anything. What's your name? Because it dang sure ain't Dr. Salazar. What's your name, doctor? He ain't saying nothing. We know what your name is. We know your name is Jeff. I already met Dr. Salazar. Are you his student? Or maybe a colleague? Oh, I'm something much better than that. Oh, nah, bro. This guy is so freaking scary. I cannot. The doctor came back to your side, lowering his surgical mask down to his chin. No. Oh my god. Hi, Cyan. Look at this dude. Oh my gosh. He's as white as the coat. Enjoying your little hospital stay? Don't hospitals have a po-po button? Where's the po-po button? What a shame. I'm not really a fan of this place. Well, you came in here. How did you get past the security? But you seem to love it. Oh, nah, boy. Get that away from me right now. You didn't get a chance to respond. Jeff had already pulled out a scalpel. Wait, Jeff, listen to me. Girl, he ain't gonna listen to you. He literally cut out your eyeball. No, there's nothing left to say. You like doctors better. No need to explain further. What does he mean by that? We like doctors. What? You're gonna kill us in the hospital? Wait, is it because we didn't recognize you come into the room and we assumed you were a doctor? Now we're gonna die? Really? Ain't no freaking way. He's cutting us. He's cutting us. He's cutting us. Jeff thrust his arm forward, driving the scalpel straight into your throat. You choked on your own blood, gurgling, unable to scream or even speak. And no one? He got past everyone. You mean to tell me this man got past everybody to do this? I'm not as skilled as a real surgeon. Yeah, no. Jeff whispered right into your ear while you gasped for breath, coughing up blood. But what I lacked in skill, I make up for in passion. You just got a mental illness. The scalpel dragged downward, slicing from your neck to your collarbone. It split your skin open like a zipper, so deep you could feel metal scraping against bone. Ain't no way, boy. He laughed gleefully, delighted by the sight of you writhing in pain while blood poured from your neck, soaking the hospital gown you wore and the sheets beneath you. He did not think this through, because someone's gonna walk in and shoot him. What is happening? How is he getting away with this? It hurt, but not as much as it should have. There was a tingling in your wounds. You were probably still on painkillers, and we died. Thank God. Sure, getting your throat slashed open with a scalpel wasn't exactly how you wanted to go, but at least you didn't have to feel all of it. Maybe someone would catch Jeff once they found your body. He was still standing there beside you, laughing like the lunatic he was. Yeah, with all that laughing, I'm pretty sure someone was like, what happened? In the end, did he kill you just because you were kind to the doctors? Was he jealous maybe? Really? We can't even be nice to the doctors? Nah, no way. He probably just really hated hospitals. No, he was jealous. Ending to no doctor could save you. This hospital is literally. Let's go back. Okay, so I'm gonna try something. Instead of saying I lost an eye, let's say that we're fine. Because I don't know why that it's making us seem like we are flirting with the doctor when that wasn't my intention in the first place. And let's see if that one dial of text like fixed anything. So maybe if we are demanding to him, I'm assuming you have to just play with the options to see if it will work. And then now let's just tell him what happened. You know, someone attacked me, blah, blah, blah. Jeff, what a surprise. I had no idea it was you. Finally, okay, now we got a different set of dialogue. That took a while to figure out. He didn't say anything. So he initially kills us because he assumes we were like flirting with the doctor. No, the heck we weren't. I literally said in the last gameplay we're not going to flirt with the doctor. So I'm going to play the clip. Just, I'm not flirting anymore, man, because I'm just going to probably die. Like, I don't understand. I don't appreciate your sarcasm. What sarcasm? I cannot do anything right in this dude's eyes. Your heart was pounding just from having the man who tore out your left eye standing so close. Your body was scared, but your mind wasn't. So you came to give me some special care? Jeff chuckled under his breath and pulled a syringe from his pocket. Something like that. Wait, what are you doing? He brought the syringe to your IV and injected it straight into the tube. Can we call for help? I would have been screaming. Relax, I won't kill you. Just gonna make you feel a bit restless. The moment he said it, your heart started racing. Your breathing quickened like you just ran a marathon. Oh no, the doctors are gonna come in. Is he not scared the doctors are gonna come in? You instinctively grabbed at your chest, clutching the thin hospital gown. You, bastard. Tisk. Show a little respect for your doctor. Oh my gosh, can you blink? Jeff reached out and gently grabbed your chin between his fingers, lifting your head so he could look into your eye. Yeah, my one eye, thanks. Feeling weak and drained, you didn't resist. You didn't even have the energy to call for help or pull away. Man, that. I would be yelling. Remember, this is a game. I'm in a hospital. How'd you expect me to run from you? You're such a cheater. You gasped in frustration. You could barely even form words. It's not even the fact that he's like a cheater. Let's recap.
Let's just recap.
He took out our eyeball. I'm gonna keep saying that until y'all get tired of it. Like, that is a huge deal. We have no eyeball. That's crazy. You gasped in frustration. You could barely even form words. Consider it a warning. I mean, I think the warning was understood once we took out our eye. Jeff shrugged like it was no big deal. Suddenly an alarm went off and you heard rapid footsteps approaching from the hall. Yeah, how's he gonna get out? He's gonna jump out the window? That's my cue. Jeff pulled his mask back over his face and stood up. What? No one's gonna catch him? You better step up your game. Would be a shame if you ended up boring me.
Huh?
He said before disappearing into the rush of nurses and doctors flooding the room. And ain't nobody gonna question, hey, who are you? We've got a critical I don't know, IV calcium glutamate 10 milliliters at 10%. Slow push now. What the hell does that even mean? Amidst the flurry of commands and medical jargon, you spotted Jeff slipping away unnoticed, like nothing had happened, hidden in plain sight. The way I would have been going insane, if you don't turn around and catch him, like I'd be going insane. Was it really that easy for him to get in here? Either Jeff had some freakish ability to go unseen, or this hospital was run by idiots. I'm gonna take the latter. You hoped it was the first one. Either way, they treated you quickly. You were already feeling a lot better. Man, you, bro. Like, why? Like, how, bro? If you see signs of kidney failure, initiate emergency dialysis. Whatever, bro. Dr. Salazar was giving instructions to another doctor you now knew for sure was a resident. The resident nodded and left, leaving the two of you alone. Dr. Salazar rubbed his temples and stepped up to your bed. His expression was full of concern, and you found yourself looking away, feeling guilty. Feeling guilty? I would hope you would feel mad guilty. Tell him what just happened. Diane, you suffered a severe case of hypercalo. I don't know what that means. Do you have any idea what could have caused it? Yeah, check the cameras. You bit your lower lip at the question. You were struggling with yourself, unsure if you should really tell someone about Jeff. Tell him! I'm saving, dude. I know if I tell him, I'ma die. But I'm just gonna... Look, man, I'ma try. But the way he acted so quickly, the care he'd shown, he was trustworthy. The truth is, my attacker came back. He did something. He put something in my IV. Dr. Salazar's eyes widened in shock, then lowered, full of regret. Yeah, call the police. I'm so sorry, Cyan. This place was supposed to be safe. Yeah, y'all failed. I failed you. Indeedly doodah. You reached for his hand and gave it a soft squeeze, trying to offer a reassuring smile. It's not your fault. It is. I know you're doing your best. He's not. Dr. Salazar looked quietly at your hands, gently rubbing his thumb across the back of yours. You couldn't stop your cheeks from heating up just a bit. Why are we flirting? Can we just, like, Get the cops involved. Where are the police? Didn't you get to say last episode I could talk to the police? This isn't exactly a standard solution, but I can get you out of here somewhere safe. That didn't sound very professional. He didn't sound much like a doctor at all anymore. If anything, he sounded smitten. But you didn't trust the hospital anymore. Anything else sounded better than staying here. Let's do it. Oh my god, oh my god! Dr. Salazar quickly filled out the discharge paper, handed you your clothes, and wheeled you through the hospital corridors. And as we're doing this, Jeff is watching the whole thing. I already know that. He's probably gonna kill this dude. I'm calling it right now. Where are we going? To my place. That is really unprofessional. Wow, at least buy me dinner first. Dr. Salazar chuckled softly behind you as he pushed the wheelchair. I did perform surgery on you. I think we skipped a few steps. That was your job that you got paid to do. At least you two could still joke around. Yeah, for how long? You reached the elevator. Dr. Salazar rode you in, positioning you with your back to the doors. What time is it? It's 7:30 a.m. By the way, I called your job. The boss of yours is something else. She'll manage. You both went quiet as the elevator doors opened. Oh my god! What? You waited expecting someone to step in and press a button, but instead you heard a muffled noise. A struggle behind you. I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! You looked in the mirror in front of you and froze. Dr. Salazar was gone. The elevator doors were wide open, showing a dark hospital hallway. Why? Why is this the case, bro? I'm scared. Doctor? You called out hoping for an answer, but nothing came. What a shame. Dude, why? I'm like flinching. I don't want to look at his face. It creeps me out. That voice made your whole body tense. Jeff? Who's cheating now? We're not together! We're not together! We're not together! Jeff stepped into view just outside the elevator. This game's between you and me. No one else. Where are the cameras, bro? No one's watching the cameras? But it doesn't matter anymore. The game's over. Oh my god! Back up, bro! Back up! Back up, bro! Back up! Jeff walked into the elevator, watching you through the mirror. His voice was playful, but his eyes were bloodshot and wild. Slowly, he pulled out his knife. Just as slowly, he aimed it at your stomach. You gasped, your whole body tight with anticipation. Yeah, we're dead, guys. We're dead. You knew what was coming, but the anxiety was still unbearable. With a terrifying calm, Jeff pushed the blade into your stomach, slicing through your clothes and into you. You doubled over in pain, but Jeff grabbed you, forcing you upright by wrapping his arm around your neck. Dude, Lord have mercy on my soul, bro. You felt his breath through his mask, brushing against your ear. You clenched your teeth so hard it hurt. Shh, go to sleep. Ain't no way. He whispered, pushing the blade deeper into your body. The pain was so intense you couldn't even scream, but the way he held you, like in a twisted embrace, whispering soothing words, gave you the feeling that in some sick way, he was being gentle. Huh? Ain't no way. That is not gentle. He could have been more cruel. Is killing you not more cruel than what he already is? Dude, this... Everyone needs a little bit of help, bro. Maybe he was being merciful because you had been his little playmate for a while. Ending 3, you didn't play along. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back and choose the other option. Okay, let's just choose to keep it to yourself. You decided it was better to handle this on your own. The fact that Jeff had managed to sneak into a hospital and inject something into your IV under supervision told you everything you needed to know. You weren't safe here. I don't know, I was unconscious the whole time. Dr. Salazar leaned closer, resting one hand beside your head. Whatever happened, you can trust me. They can literally check the IV. Like, they can, like, check our blood, or can we, like, pee in a cup or something? You managed to survive this long on your own. You could keep doing it. Call it a gut feeling, but something told you Jeff wouldn't strike again just yet, which meant you had time. Time to think, to plan. Yeah, like, call the police. He didn't hurt you as badly as before, so he probably meant it when he said this was a warning of what he could do, and it was up to you to make sure it didn't happen. So no, you had no reason to trust a doctor you barely knew. Doctor, I'm telling the truth. Dr. Salazar stared at you for a few moments, clearly unconvinced. Then he sighed and stepped back. Try to get some rest. They'll come by to ask you some questions in a few hours. You nodded silently, but unlike before, the doctor stepped out and called someone from the hallway. A nurse came in quickly. Keep an eye on the monitor. Any changes, alert me immediately. The nurse nodded and stayed by your side, close to the heart monitor you were hooked up to. Clearly, Dr. Salazar didn't trust leaving you alone anymore. I'll be checking in on you periodically. You should have been doing that before. You weren't sure if he was talking to the nurse or to you, but you nodded anyway and let your body sink into the bed with a tired sigh. Surviving a sadistic killer was exhausting. Yeah, no crap. More content in development. That's it, y'all. That's the demo. This was a demo update. I truly appreciate your support for this project. Thank you for playing. Clap it up. Clap it up. Guys, we finished the demo of Fear Me. It's actually really good. I'm not gonna lie. When the full version of the game comes out, I really want us, like, our character to get some type of like comeuppance. Like, I want to beat this dude at his own sadistic game. The fact that he got into a hospital and no one thought to check the cameras is crazy. I love the story so far. It's really weird and creepy, and the choices are really good. And I like the fact that we have to kind of like choose a certain path to get the outcome to progress in the game. It's very fun. It's very unique. Thank you all so much for watching. If you like what you saw, please leave me a like and subscribe to see more content like this in the future. I will also leave the link to this game down in the description box below so you guys can play it for yourselves. If you guys have any game suggestions of things that you guys would like to see me play in the future, please let me know down in the comment section below. I love you guys so much. Thank you all for the love and support, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye everybody. I want more. Developer, make more.